All right, guys, so today in math, we are gonna work on time. Okay, so make sure you have your math notebook out and you take a couple notes and you make a couple of these charts because it will really help you on your homework. I know because I made your homework, okay? So when we think about time, we obviously think about the clock, right? First thing, first off. All right, so we know that the clock is made up of hours, and inside those hours are minutes, right? So if we have 1 hour, how many minutes do we have? Hopefully you told me 60. 2 hours, 60 plus 60 is 120. 3 hours, 60, 120, 180. Okay. 4 hours, 240. Right? So now if you think about, let me write that over here. 1 hour, 60 minutes. And I'm gonna write MIN for minutes because I'm running out of space. Let's look at the minute. So if I break down a minute, 1 minute is broken up into what on the clock? Hopefully you told me 60 seconds. If you didn't, we're gonna have to have chat. Okay? And let's talk about the clock in general. Okay? The clock is made up of a day, right? Because a day is 24 hours. Good. Okay, let's talk about that day. How many days are in a week? Hopefully you said 7. Okay. And if we go longer than a week, we go to a year. I'm going to tell you why we're skipping month in a minute. How many months are in a year? 12. MO is what I'm going to write down there. How many weeks are in a year? That one's a hard one. It's 52. We skipped how many weeks are in a month because we can only approximately say that there's about 4 weeks in a month. Because if you look at February, it only has 28 days. April has 30 days. May has 31 days. So the months don't actually have the same amount of days in them. So it's hard to say how many weeks are in a month. All right, let's make another chart. Let's do years and weeks. So write years, write weeks. Okay, so let's start with 1 year, look up here, is 52 weeks, okay? How about 2 years, or 3 years, or 4 years, or 5 years? So 52 plus 52 is 104. Plus 52, 156. Plus 52, 208. Plus 52, 260. And that's as high as I'm going. Let's make another chart. This time it's going to be years and days. So years, let's scoot that over for a minute. Days. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4 years. That's what we're going to go up to. All right. So 1 year has, write it on our chart. Do you know? 365 days. So you can already tell these numbers are going to get big pretty quickly. 365 plus 365, 2 years, 730. 3 years, 1,095. And 4 years, 1,461. Okay. And I'm going to add to our chart 1 year equals 365 days. All right, so you're gonna be basically just converting time in math today, okay? Use your notes that we just took. Call me if you have any trouble. A lot of it is just adding, okay? Because all of this really starts with 1. So you're just adding on whatever it is you're converting to. Good luck. Call me if you need me. Bye.